Right, now this is the time of year when you want to start thinking about your bedding plants for the summer season. And if you go into any garden centre or any large store, you will see this for sale. The trouble is that a lot of people misguidedly think, well, if they're selling it, now's the time to plant it out. No, buy it, but what you've got to do is to keep it under cover. To put these plants straight out in the open ground now, you'll be going back in 2 weeks to buy another lot. So when you purchase them, you will take them home, in this case these petunias. First of all, check that they're moist. Unfortunately, in a lot of places they don't always get the attention they should have, and they can dry up very quickly. So every day give them a regular watering. Keep them under cover as long as it's frost free. The other thing too is that as the temperature starts to rise but still not warm enough to plant them out, put them outside for the day. Just slowly adjust them to this change in temperature, then bring them back in night. Another classic example, the geranium, the pelargonium. These I would be inclined to buy them now, but then to pot them on and keep them inside. Easily to get out the pot, out of the container, lovely roots on it. These I put into a similar sized pot, then they're, rather than being crowded around their mates, they've got their own room to breathe. They will stay in again. The ideal time to be planting out summer bedding is around about the end of May. 3rd, 4th week of May, that's when it's ready to go outside. But by all means, start preparing it now so that you're ready for that time that I've just said, the 3rd, 4th week of May. Equally, people in the vegetable garden now are panicking because they're saying, well, I should be planting out my runner beans. Now here's lovely little crop of runners. They're doing exactly what I want them to do. They're firm, they're sturdy and growing away nicely. But don't go planting those out into the open ground now. One whiff of frost, one bit of wind, these will go backwards and you'll spend the rest of the season saying, why did I do it? So by all means, they're coming up nicely. Again, outside in the day, or have the greenhouse or the polytunnel door open, let the fresh air come in there. And then after about another couple of weeks, I should think, then they'll be ready to go outside. It's a mistake people often make. They see it, I've got to have it. Yes, by all means do, but follow what I've just said. Keep them under cover, in the bedding plants case, till the 3rd week in May. These about another 2 or 3 weeks before you put them out. And it will apply to peas that you've done earlier, broad beans if you've done. Okay, so you're going to miss the time slot outside. All it means is you'll get a later crop than an earlier one, but at least you'll get a crop.